Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Countdown to Election Day. But listen, if you got early voting, almost every day is Election Day up till November 5th. So please handle your business today. The song, Rickey Smiley, you know I love you, man. I appreciate you. Counting down till November 10th at the Wild Wild West with your great book. Today's song is Jesus Be a Fence. I love this song because the song in essence talks about the fact that Jesus can basically shout from heaven, I got you. Whatever you're going through, I got you. Whenever someone says, I got you, it means that they're going to handle what you can't handle. They're going to be there for you as you're going through what you're going through, doing for you what you can't do for yourself. They're saying, I got you. And listen, can't nobody say, I got you like the God above us through his son, Jesus Christ, who loves us. Jesus says, I've got you. I'll be a fence all around you. I got you means that I am there for your protection. I may not take you out of a situation, but while you're in the midst of that situation, I will protect you. I will hold you together when everything is falling apart. I got you. I got you means that whenever you find yourself wondering, how are you going to make it through? Look at Jesus saying, I got you. And when he says that, Jesus is basically saying, you're not in this thing by yourself. I'm going through it with you. And when I'm with you, not only do you have my protection, you have my provision. Not only do you have my provision, you have my peace that passeth all understanding. Listen, Jesus be a fence all around me. Jesus is basically shouting from eternity, whatever you're going through, I got you.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
it's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's your girl, Brat filling in for Maria Moore. And here are your headlines from News1.com. The CDC has issued an advisory on rising cases of RSV, flu, and COVID-19. With hospitalizations on the rise, especially among children and seniors, the CDC recommends vaccinations and preventative measures as winter approaches. Meanwhile, the U.S. is pressing Israel to reconsider its recent ban on the U.S. Relief and Works Agency, which provides crucial aid to Palestinians. Officials warn that cutting off these resources could lead to severe humanitarian consequences for millions in Gaza. And as the presidential race intensifies, both candidates are increasing campaign efforts in pivotal swing states, focusing on economic policy and foreign affairs in response to recent international conflicts and inflation concerns. And speaking of inflation, recent reports show it's starting to level off, with experts attributing to slow down the Federal Reserve interest rates adjustments. However, core goods like food and housing remain high, affecting many American households. Those are your headlines from News1.com. Good morning, Rock T.
Good morning, Briggity Tiggity Tat. LA Dodgers are one win away from sweeping the Yankees in the World Series. They up 3-0. If y'all missed Game 2, Ice Cube came out and performed Game 2 in front of the LA fans.
Dope.
Off the chain, dog.
Yes, it was.
Man, he performed Bow Down, then he performed Today Was a Good Day, had everybody rocking. So yesterday, Yankees countered with having rapper Fat Joe perform in front of the Yankees fans. It was cool. You know, Ice Cube was a little bit more dope, but it was cool that they insert hip-hop in Major League Baseball, man. That's dope right there. I was hoping that Jay-Z and Alicia Keys would come out and sing that song, New York.
Oh, yeah.
That would have lit it up all the way.
Man.
But kudos to the Miami Heat for celebrating and honoring Dwayne Wade with a statue of him posing from the game-winning shot at the buzzer back in 2009 to beat the Bulls in double overtime.
Statue of Danny Glover.
Okay, who in the heck?
I was getting to that point.
On the Color Purple when Celia left.
So the face looks nothing like Dwayne Wade, and Miami should be ashamed. Now, Dwayne, he's a good sport. He's defending the statue, saying it doesn't have to look like me. It's more of an artistic moment. Yes, it does have to look like you if it's supposed to be you.
Not a blind sculptor.
Come on, man. I mean,
I could have made that.
The girl from Hello.
Yeah, right.
There it is. We'll get into that, man. That's my quick sports report. Brat, back at you with the hot spot there, pimpin'.
Coming up next in the hot spot, Funk Master Flex said that Shine is lying. I got the details up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, it's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Funk Master Flex alleges that Shine is a liar after Shine recently claimed he was the fall guy in the infamous Manhattan club shooting that landed him a 10-year prison sentence. Now, in a trailer to The Honorable Shine, a documentary chronicling Shine's rap and political career, Shine claimed that he was the fall guy for Diddy in the 1999 shooting incident. However, Funkmaster Flex alleges that Shine was the gunman in the incident and not Combs. He said in a rant, "Let me tell you something, New York, about Shine that night in the club. He knew exactly who those guys were that he got into a situation with. It was his situation and nobody else's. This ain't about Puff, it's about the notorious B.I.G. and you sounding like him and you trying to act like you were in demand and you was somebody. You a punk and you shot that gun off that night because you were scared." Ooh.
Man.
So don't be, I guess if you did do it, don't try to put it off on somebody else because somebody gonna know your truth. And apparently, Funkmaster Flex knows about the whole situation. Not sure if he was in the club that night or not, but he has definitely made his statement loud and clear. All right, y'all, moving on. Tory Lanez is ripping his former attorney apart in a formal ethics complaint to the State Bar of California, claiming that she didn't have his best interests at heart when she represented him in his criminal case over the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. Now, according to TMZ, Tory claims he took on Holly to represent him without knowing she had business ties to Megan's record label, Rock Nation. Now, Tory cites that the Hulu hit series Reasonable Doubt as the source of her conflict of interest. He says Holly served as one of the principal producers on the show, which is loosely based on her life as a celebrity attorney. Tory also says that Rock Nation CEO Desiree Perez was allowed to assist Megan in giving police statements and claims Holly left him high and dry when she quit representing him on December 18th, just 5 days before the guilty verdict. But after Tory says he paid her between $200 and $300K to retain her services, he said his refusal to take on the guilty plea caused Holly to neglect fighting for his innocence. He believes that she was acting on the orders of Rock Nation to force him to plead out, and when it didn't work, she withdrew under the pretense that a witness accused her of bribery to affect her testimony on Tory's behalf, which Tory says was never true. He's now demanding the California State Bar to discipline Holly for the alleged ethical breaches and wants her to return the money that he paid to her. Whew, Lord, oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Boy, there's always some stuff going on.
Return the money. Do they do that?
I don't think so.
I don't think that happens.
Well, y'all, I don't know. I don't know if they return no money.
Not like taking a shirt back to TJ Maxx.
Okay.
It's like, no, I got that. That money gone.
That money gone. She spent that money. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got not next. Hit us up for them wake-up calls. And why don't you? The number is 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. What up, Rock Teasy?
What up, man? As we approach Halloween this Thursday, should there be an age limit for trick-or-treating? Believe it or not, man, there's a lot of towns.
Hell no.
A lot of towns out there have a trick-or-treating age limit, dog. Usually around 13 or 14. There's a town in New Jersey that's in the news after setting their age limit at 12. Someone asked over 5,000 Americans how old is too old to be trick-or-treating. Most people said somewhere in teenage years. 43% said somewhere between 13 and 16. 16 or older was the most common answer, and 13 coming in next. And there were a few people that think the cutoff should be 12. 20% said there should be no age limit. What y'all think?
Man, I just think it should be fun for all ages. Like, if you're actively participating and out for the fun. Because I'm dressing up. I'm going trick-or-treating this year. Yeah. I have a great time. I love Halloween. I love going to the scary house, and, that's a family tradition. I'm definitely looking forward to getting a Halloween costume and just having some fun.
Now, there are some older teenagers, like 17, 18. They be going and they be just taking gobs and gobs of candy from all the kids.
Nah.
So that's probably what
I agree. You need to cut it off at like middle school age. I think 14. You old enough to get your learner's permit. You don't need to be getting candy.
If you going for the purpose of doing harm and you just not having fun, but those teenagers do be having some creative outfits. The ones that's really into Halloween and really want to go out and have a good time.
I mean, I think they can go. I think the older ones can go, but I think they should just chaperone the younger ones if possible. Or like when the parents go, and let the little kids go up to the door, and you just stand back and let them get their candy, and then they come on back.
You could be in costume, but you ain't got to be knocking on the door and digging in nobody's basket for candy.
Yeah.
No.
Because the little kids ain't going to eat all that candy anyway. You end up having that candy until next Halloween because that's what they getting. Last year's Halloween candy that I didn't give away, that's what they get.
All you got hair under your arms. You're too old to be trick-or-treating.
Okay.
Yeah, all the little stomachs going to be tore up when they leave here. They leave my house.
Where you headed? I'm headed home. Okay, where you live? With my parents. Oh, where do your parents live? They live with me. Okay, and where do you all live? We all live together. Okay, so where's your house? It's next to my neighbor's house. Hey, where's your neighbor's house? Ooh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Next to my house. Step out the car, please. I'm going to jail? Yep.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving Lil Baby, y'all. Y'all know the rapper Lil Baby. Well, Lil Baby says, y'all, that he is buying every store that he used to hustle in front of, y'all, and everybody's raving that, honey. Now they're saying that Lil Baby said that he's out there making boss moves, and everybody's, he really is, because on social media, the 29-year-old rapper revealed, y'all, that he is buying up every store that he once used to trap in front of. Now the Atlanta native gave y'all, a preview of his latest endeavors, y'all, and people saying he's doing real big things now. Lil Baby, y'all, has openly discussed how before becoming a recording artist, he was allegedly a successful drug dealer. And, people like, well, in fact, they're saying, according to Rolling Stone, at the age of 17, y'all, hustling was so lucrative that he had 2, y'all, condominiums that cost about $2,000 a month, y'all. That's a lot of money. Isn't that something? Rick, have you ever thought about going back to buying up everything that you make one
no. Hell no. What? Hell no. Buy the store in the hood that I grew up in for what?
Well,
number one, you ain't gonna make no money off of it. Number two, the development of the neighborhood has went down, or whatever since we lived there, and it's dangerous. I'm referring to Lil Giant in Kingston Projects. Yeah. You couldn't pay me to drive through there, and I don't care what nobody says. I ain't interested in that, and I'm so glad that I'm out of that mindset, because when I was in my 20s, I wanted to do just that.
Yeah.
Go over there like that young lady in Baltimore went and opened up a beauty shop in her neighborhood, and the next day they went in there and robbed her and killed her. Ooh. Hell no. Hell no. And I mean that from the bottom of my ball sack.
Oh, Ricky! Man.
That's far down.
It don't get no lower than that.
Jeez.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes people come in and gentrify these areas, so it's better that black people buy them. So I guess, it's a case-by-case basis. But I think Brat can speak to this. A lot of like old school rap artists, they didn't really think about investments in diversifying outside of hip-hop. Mm-hmm. And so I like that now to see a lot of these younger rappers doing things and making investments outside of hip hop. You never know, he could restore his community, his own neighborhood. Ricky,
he could, but you go in there and put a lot of money in the one spot, and everything surrounded is like and then watch it get destroyed. I just seen it too many times. Not just that case in Baltimore. I have seen it too many times where people done went back to their neighborhood. And I'm not saying don't give back to the community, but I ain't finna do that. It's other ways to give. You know, now I don't mind doing school supplies, stuff for Christmas, stuff for Thanksgiving, and giving food to the homeless. But you got to change the mindset. The mindset in everybody, and get everybody in the community involved, get people in another mindset before you do something. I can't really articulate it, but I just know that that's just not the right thing to do, to go back and buy Little Giant Quit Mark, and you're looking at what's on the corner, and then you go in there and somebody destroy it because that's the way the mindset. I had the mindset to get up out of there, and I ain't finna go back, because sometimes God let you get out of there for a reason. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's other ways to help people, but I ain't finna do that, and I mean that.
Yeah,
I get asked about that all the time, and I have to explain to people, I'm not finna go do that. I was renting out houses. I don't even see how you do it, Maria. I had houses. I was renting out houses and stuff. You can't even get your rent money. You ain't even really charging that much for the rent.
Yeah,
it's just a mindset. You can't even let them know that you own the house for them to get in contact with you to tell you all the reasons why they can't pay the rent, and you already give them a rent at a discounted rate.
Yeah, I got my rent on time for 4 consecutive years. Yeah. And then I got a black single mother renting from me right now with a 700-something score, credit score, and a 6-figure job. So there are people out there, you know, but I do understand. I think you just got to know your community. You got to know. You know your community. You know what you went through. Yeah.
I know it's not a damn nothing to go down there and open that damn Little Giant up. I know that. I know I ain't finna be dead trying to keep it real.
Okay.
Hell no.
And when Corona was here, people didn't have to pay rent if they rented from you. They was able to live.
Garrett, go on to the next story.
All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Have y'all seen that video, baby? Rock T, you could vouch to this, baby, with Oscar De La Hoya, y'all. They said he was caught in women's underwear, honey. We saw it yesterday on Dish Nation. It was cute, though, honey. Oscar De La Hoya, yeah, honey. He was giving it. And a lot of people said, you know, Oscar, he had his moment. You know, he went through his alleged drug abuse at one point, y'all, and stuff like that. But now people saying, honey, he's wearing women clothing, and he was a boxer. Boxers wouldn't wear women clothing, I don't think, huh?
I mean, there was got to be more to the story. Was he?
He was with this woman, honey, and you know she looked kind of mannish, but nevertheless, he was good in here.
I be watching y'all on Dish Nation. Y'all be going hard, man.
You talking about that fishnet that he had on, the fishnet stuff?
Man, come on.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. So, but we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer, y'all, because Oscar, he's a great boxer, and you know he's done a lot of things for the community, y'all. And in my quick for free story, y'all, Mariah Carey, y'all, she allegedly believes, y'all, that karma is biting Jennifer Lopez in the butt, honey. So there you have it. You know they don't have.
That's a big bite. That's a big bite.
Yes, honey. How was it?
And why you say this, Gary?
What?
That she believes karma is biting Jennifer Lopez.
Well, that's what you got to call Mariah about that one. She just said she thinks it's honey. They said, according to In Touch, honey, Inside said Mariah is really excited to be getting back to Vegas and, honey, looking forward to proving that she's still on the top of the game when, honey, it comes to putting on a show and bringing in ticket sales. But, you know, J-Lo had to cancel all her tickets and all her concerts and what have you. And, you know, J-Lo and Mariah Carey ain't the best.
But Mariah didn't say that.
Who said it?
I don't know. Who said it? What's the quote?
I just read it.
It ain't from Mariah.
They said she believes is karma biting her in the...
They said she believes.
That karma is biting her in the butt.
They said she believes.
Yep, that's what they said.
It don't say, quote, Mariah Carey said.
Look, damn it, we ain't going to debate that. Hell is the story. The Kalua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kaluas. Kalua, do that. On the high end, you say bouquet, and on the low, you say on the rev, because she said it, Brat. She said it.
No, she did.
All right, we're going to call her. Hey, look.
That's right. We finna call her because she got me feeling emotion.
You so over dramatic. Hey,
shake it off, yeah.
I can't think of another one.
Because you don't know no more.
Fast.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the cheese.
from Greenville. I'd like to say good morning to my wife, Connie, and daughter, Kyla. Good morning, baby. Wake up, wake up.
This is Angel. I'm calling from Akron, calling to wake up Dream, Precious, Lyric, Pink, Kingston, and Tosh. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, good morning. This is Miranda from Orlando. I want to wake up my husband, Mark, my daughters, Marissa and Stephanie, and my grandbaby, Sage. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yo, this is Neville from Johnson County, representing Billionaire Bloodline. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You listening on your radio. You radio. Gang of city tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate it, Brat.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, I got a hilarious prank phone call coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
May I help you?
Hey, this is Strip Club.
Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How much is your cover?
It's an $8 cover right now, sir.
This is my son. This is his birthday. And it'll be his first time going to the strip club.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what would the cover be for him because it's his birthday, and he don't have an ID or whatnot. I'm trying to see how much it'd be for him to get in.
Sir, unfortunately, without an ID, we're not allowed to let anybody in.
Yeah, but he just turned 6. That's why he don't have an ID.
He just turned what?
6.
6 years old?
Yeah, I'm trying to. This is the first trip to the strip club. I got with him on the road. He's driving with me, so.
Sir, we couldn't let him in.
Well, why not? Is that discrimination?
At 6 years old, you can call it whatever you want, but we couldn't let him in.
Could one of the strippers watch him while I entertain myself at one of the stages? Could they do that?
No, sir. We're not allowed anybody under 18 to come in.
Do you have a babysitter that's like on duty there?
No, sir.
Yeah, I don't got no high chair, and then I can put right next to the stage.
No, sir. I'm sorry.
The person you called is no longer on the line.
Yes, sir. Black Tony, what it do?
I don't know what to do, Saturday. I can't get out of bed today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm so stressed out right now. I'm so stressed out. I just need
Everybody's stressed out.
I need to take a break. I need a mental break. I just need a mental health day. For real.
How many mental health days have you had this year?
I ain't had now. But I need some because it's just too much pressure. Shout, it's just everything going on right now. It just all crashed down on me this morning. So when I woke up, it's just everything. So Tito Jackson died in the World Series, and then the Baltimore Ravens lost, and then the Dallas Cowboys can't win no games, and then it's just everything. So then Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and just everything. So then Martin Luther King got shot. That's just a lot. It's just too much.
Martin Luther King got shot.
It's just too much. So it's just everything. So the 9/11 and then the tsunami over there, all them people drowned, man. It's just too much. So I can't deal with everything. It's just too much came down on me today. So I don't know what.
And don't
I'm not even good no more. So I'm talking about.
And then them dudes went down in that little submarine and it
Oh,
imploded.
yeah, they went down in the little submarine, and then the people got trapped in the mine. They can't get them out of the mine. So and then just Alabama to keep losing, and then I just can't.
The screen machine got flooded at Six Flags.
The screen machine got flooded. It's just too much. I need a mental health day. So there's just too much on me right now. And then Mary J. Blige got killed on flowers. So it's just a lot.
And then a hurricane, a typhoon in Japan.
All of that stock market crash, everything just going on.
And then you know about that war in Ukraine where Putin went over there and did.
And then the war in Ukraine, and then God.
Don't forget the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
God, it's just too much. I can't deal with it. Oh God, and then on top of all of that, daylight saving time coming up again, and I'm not ready for it. So I can't.
Hey, don't forget about Pearl Harbor, Black Tony.
That too, and then criminal coming up. I don't even got my criminal.
Hey, Black Tony.
What?
And you know they crucified Jesus on the cross.
So can I just come in tomorrow?
Hey, Black Tony.
Yeah,
But I got some good news. But on that third day, he arose, Black Tony.
All right, so I see you tomorrow.
Black Tony.
Yep.
That third day, when they rolled that tomb back, Jesus got up on that third day. Yeah. And he died for you and for me, Black Tony.
And get what he didn't do?
What?
He didn't go to work.
Mom?
Yeah, Bobby?
Do we have a cat?
No, why would you think we have a cat?
Because Dad last night was saying, oh, I'm going to beat that kitty, baby. Why would Dad even want to hurt a cat? What are you listening to? What happened? Nobody was saying something.
You need to be in bed, all right?
Okay. Talk too damn much.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Zoe Kravitz, y'all. We all know the beautiful Zoe Kravitz, the daughter of Lenny Kravitz, y'all. Well, a lot of people are talking about it, honey. Zoe is reflecting, Ricky, on her hurtful decision to leave her mama, Lisa Bonet, y'all, to live with her daddy, Lenny Kravitz. She said, quote, I just wish I had been able to appreciate what she was doing for me. That's what Zoe said on moving away from her beautiful mom house when she was a preteen. Now, Zoe said she's looking back on her decision to move away from her mother, Lisa Bonet, to live with her father, Lenny Kravitz, when she was 11 years old. And she said now that she thinks that was very hurtful to her mama, Ricky, and it was. I'm sure it was very hurtful to Lisa Bonet, y'all. That's probably one of the reasons why she lost her job on the Cosby Show and whatever, because she was hurt that Zoe left her to go live with her dad. And a lot of people saying little girls shouldn't live with their daddies. They should stay with their mamas and stuff, at least, you know, till they get older. And this girl was number 10 years old when she left poor Lisa Bonet. So now she's talking about it to Esquire magazine. So y'all think that was sad? Y'all think Lisa was hurt?
Of course, probably so. If you and your daughter, you're the mom and your daughter don't want to live with you, I'm sure there's some pain there.
You know, and it's just sad.
I think she probably wanted to live with her dad more than she didn't want to live with her mother. Sometimes it's a hard choice for those kids, and it depends on the age and what. Because sometimes in certain age, they want to live with dad because dad got all the toys, or they want to live with mom because mom got all the toys. Then at a certain age, dad might let you drive the car and go out more. You know, it depends on the age and what the rules and the regulations are. You know,
them rules, especially them rules.
Yeah, then if you set boundaries and you kind of strict, they ain't gonna want to live with you. Because none of mine wanted to live with me. That's true.
They come back and thank you later, though, dog.
Yeah. They do.
Absolutely.
Hey, go to my RS comment and look at that video wall I just posted this morning.
I just seen it. It's nice.
Yes, sir.
It is nice.
They glad that they did. Go to RS Comedy and look at that wall. I got a few more to put up there.
And speaking along those lines of living with grandfather, whatever, Henry Winkler. Y'all remember Henry Winkler? He was the father. He's sharing the rules, y'all, that his 6 grandkids must follow when they go visit his mansion and stuff. Now they're saying that the actor is a grandfather to kids India, Ace, Lulu, Giles, Gus, Francis, Joan, and you know he got one on the way. Now they're saying that he has some ground rules, y'all, when his grandkids come by his house to visit and stuff. And a lot of people saying, really? Now some of the ground rules he said is very different because he said he treats each kid differently. But he said one of the ground rules are when they come to his house to visit, he said they must, you know, if they bring friends, they have to attend to their friends and make sure they don't make a lot of noise around the house and whatever. And the main rule, he said, is when they come visit, they have to clear their plates.
When they eat?
Yeah, he said they got to eat everything on their plate. Yeah. That's child abuse.
No, it ain't. Eat it all because people starving.
Maybe it's not that much. It might not be that much.
Yeah, you just don't fix them a lot of food. You put a small amount of food on children's plate and then let them ask for more.
Yeah,
that's how I do the grandkids. You don't pile their plates up like your grandmama used to. Have greens and cornbread hanging all off the side of the plate.
Yeah.
Juice running down your arm while you walking to the table like Brat grandma used to do. Brat.
What?
Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
You place be full, boy.
You got to eat all them damn mashed potatoes piled up to your chin.
So, Ricky, you make your grandkids eat
good
everything?
For you. This gonna keep the cold off you.
Yeah.
Eat that food up.
Lord.
Okay.
Well, what you ask for it for? If you ask for it for, you shouldn't have eaten. You better eat every bit of it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for this, G-Ma.
Yeah. Come on
You
now.
better get all that meat off them neck bones. What you ask for it for?
You ain't wasting no food over here.
That's right.
No food, you big belly heifer.
Oh, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is 20. On the high end, you say 20, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellowish brown.
Hey, Brat.
That's your color for today.
Brat, my grandma. My grandma used to go to hell off my cousin Kim that lived in Savannah. What you standing there with the Frigidaire gap wide open for, you big belly heifer?
Oh, Jesus. Baby, the Frigidaire, honey.
The Frigidaire gap wide open.
Gaps.
Billy Hipper, the same name was in there the last time you opened it. What you got it open bar? Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Listen, they say that blood is thicker than water, but does that apply to all situations? All situations. It is being reported that more people are cutting ties altogether with family members they consider to be toxic.
Yeah, Ricky, a lot of people have admitted to going to no contact with family members. Adult children have been seen cutting ties with their parents after instances of years of abuse or when a parent disapproves of their child's lifestyle. It could also be spurred by political or religious differences.
Yep, man. Those in favor of no contact say people should disentangle from unhealthy relationships without shame and that families should be held to the same standards as friends and romantic partners. So those against say the bar for what constitutes family trauma has become too low and that some kids who cut off all contact are being selfish.
All right, so this morning we want to know if you think that family members should get multiple chances. Should people be willing to constantly forgive family members for their wrongdoings, or should people completely cut them off and go no contact? Call now. Let us know what you think. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICK. EY. Brat, what are your thoughts?
Sometimes blood is thicker than water, but sometimes it ain't. And if they do something to you that's really offensive, that it's like, really? And you can't believe they done that to you? Sometimes you got to just cut them off.
Yeah. All right, Rock.
I believe in trimming fat. Like when people show you who they really are,
believe them.
Whether it's good or bad.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely not lying. When they show you who they are. Special K, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, because it's sometimes, people who are your family, you can be closer. You can have closer relationships with people that are not blood related to you than the people that you just happen to be born with the same, DNA.
Thanks.
And I used to say that you should always try to make up, but the longer I live, the more I see that having contact with certain people is so harmful to your mental that it's not worth it.
Toxic.
Yeah, what I do, I just stay away from them. I don't care. I had to tell a close family member, you have conditioned me that this person was this to us and she is not. That's not my experience. That's just what she is blood wise. But I have bad experiences with her. And I don't think that it's appropriate for her to be in the life of me and my kids. And what I do, I have mental funerals. I'll sit down, my petty ass will sit down and write out a whole obituary and do the New Testament, the Old Testament, the eulogy, and all this stuff or whatever, and then I don't have to ever see them again. And I promise you, when it comes to family function, everybody know the first thing I'm gonna ask, who all gonna be over there? I don't even have to ask no more. They'll send me a text saying, Uncle Ricky, we having such and such would not be there. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll be there. Because I don't even want to be around you. I don't want to be around your energy. I don't have nothing to say to you. When my son died, man, the one thing that you do remember, the people that showed you love, and because everything that you love harder. And then all the bad experiences become worse, become real irritating. And I just remember, like, certain people that had relationships in contact with my son, and I supported their kids, didn't even call or text anything. And then you have to be around them and sit up there and act like it's okay. Nobody's obligated to call you to offer their condolences, but it's like you do look at it, and you do look at them with a side eye and just decide that, hey, this because I know that's how that make me feel. That's how I feel about that. Right. And I have a right to feel what I feel. I don't wake up to feel bad. I feel what I feel based off of my personal experience with people. And damn right, you better cut them off. I don't care, this stuff like you only got one mom, but what if your mama is toxic and just not a good person? Right. You only get one dad. What if he's toxic and just not a good person? And your aunties, and they cause confusion and chaos and manipulative and lies and negative, and they toxic as hell. The old lady that worked down at the security that speak to you every morning and send you a Bible scripture to your phone or your email, we don't acknowledge her, but you want to acknowledge somebody just because they gave birth to you. First of all, you didn't ask to come here.
Hello.
I didn't ask to come here, and I'm not obligated to you just because you got pregnant and gave birth to me. All right? So I have a right to protect my peace. Yeah. I can't help you with your mental. You need to go to therapy and get the help that you need and get the support that you need so you could do better and be better. And then it might become time for you to be a good fit in my life. But until then, I can't help you with your sickness. That's like you got COVID. Yeah. And I got to wear a mask and a spacesuit when you come around when I won't get sick.
That's right.
Damn right. Because and then you passing it on to different generations. Mm-hmm. Now your kids going through it. Now you feel like that's how you supposed to operate. Now you got a toxic relationship with your son or your daughter. No, they kill me, want to show up. And then let me tell you, the manipulation of our folks want to sit up there and just because some years go by and then the manipulate. You still on that? Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm 2011. I'm picking up. We're gonna pick it up right where we left off. That's an issue. Let me tell you something. I used to tell my son. We used to talk about it all the time. You do not move forward until the issue is resolved.
Come on now.
Message.
Come on.
Black people. Just because you ain't seen somebody in a long time, don't come over here talking about some, hey, big head.
No.
Come on.
That's all it is. That's what some of the hey, big head text message. Then here they come on Thanksgiving. Or they wait on somebody to die to contact you. But I had a family member killed me. Me and a family member had a real issue. But when Brandon died, he rang the doorbell. And he came in before he offered his condolence. He said, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said. I love you. I hate that this happened to you. I said, where your clothes at? He went and got it. I said, go home and get your clothes because I need you here. He came with a humble heart, and he came back the right way. This stuff their grandparents teach you. Right. Your grandparents talk about this stuff. And we've been tight ever since. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fill you up with the guilt of just because somebody related to you or whatever. We are not like our grandparents was.
Okay.
We are not like Aunt Martha. I got some cousins that live out of town. When their dad died, I flew them down here, let them stay here, walk them down the aisle to their dad's casket, go and clean off the loved one's grave and send them pictures of it. And when Brandon died, hey, sorry about your loss, cuz. Could have came. But I had some family members that live in Pittsburgh that got in 2 minivans and drove 20 hours to Birmingham.
Yes.
Drove. And I had to stop my Auntie Bren from coming from Cleveland or whatever because my Uncle Blue had just died. I said, no, don't waste no more resources coming down here. I know where your heart is. You don't have to come. I'm performing in Cleveland, and I'll see you when I get there. We'll have a little ceremony then. I'm just putting all this in perspective for everybody to give you some peace so you can get some rest. Cut these folks off. They don't mean you no good. Jealousy is real. Jealous because you working at FedEx. They want to get your money. You working your ass off at UPS and FedEx and Amazon or whatever, but they want something from you because they see you doing good and working hard. But is anybody going to come and put gas in your car? Is anybody going to come and say, hey, nephew, let me wash your car. I need to use your car, but I'm going to wash it for you and go get the oil change for you. Anybody going to do nothing for you. And the minute you say no to something, all of a sudden you're the worst person in the world. Black folks manipulation with that jivey talking and fast talking. That's why they can't stand me, because I have boundaries. And I will cut you off. And I don't have to ever talk to you again another day in my life. You are dead to me. I don't have to be around you. I know how to go. I don't have to. Hey, black folks, you don't have to go to the family reunion, and you don't have to go to the funeral. Take your ass up there when they first release the body to the public. Go to the funeral home and sign the book, leave a flower, and leave. You don't have to go to the funeral. If you feel uncomfortable or talked about or judged, stop going along with tradition. Stop going along just to get along.
Yep.
You can go. You can view the. You can have see the funeral online now. You don't have to go. If certain people make you uncomfortable, you don't deserve that. You're a good person. As long as you are in tune with God, Long as you didn't wake up and do anything wrong, and you make sure, you be very sure that you check yourself. Be very sure that you check yourself, because you can't go off on nobody and be wrong at the same time. It don't go together. But you can cut folks off and keep it moving if they don't bring no peace to your life, and they're causing all kind of confusion, mess, and negativity and chaos. You work too hard. You deserve better. It's a mother out there. God restores and he replaces. You don't have to have these people in your life. All these people around here want to love you, but you can't let them love you because you're so busy chasing behind these bastards that you call relatives that don't treat you right. It's better to be in a house alone with peace in your house without dealing with all of this kind of stuff. Peace and love. God will provide. You got to trust him. And that's it. I know we probably didn't even have a chance to get to the phone call. But, okay, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
This is Kevin calling from Little Rock, Arkansas. And I definitely believe in no contact. A lot of times we really, really rely on that family is everything, and sometimes family is not. And if it means my sanity or yours, I'm out.
Well, I'm Tammy from Florida, and I think if it's the same family members who are doing the same thing constantly, no contact, because they will cause you to lose your sanity and your religion.
Hello, I'm Ty from Tallahassee. I definitely believe that people should cut off people. Once you give someone an opportunity to continue to disrespect you, they're going to continue to do it. And I've had to do that. Unfortunately, it's normally with our older family members. Respect does not go the ways that they, it doesn't go both ways with them most of the time.
I'm Stephanie Jones from Houston, Texas. Well, I live in Houston, Texas now. And I don't think family members should keep in contact with toxic family members.
This is Michelle. I'm calling from Lexington, South Carolina. I actually had a sister to cut me off only because she said that I didn't invite her to my home during hurricane season, which I did. It's been over about 3 years since my sister has cut me off over something petty. I think life is short. We should all come together.
My name is Michelle. I'm from Chicago, but I'm in Indianapolis. God said you have to forgive them, but you don't have to keep fooling with them. You cut them off.
I'm calling from Houston, Texas. I believe you should cut them off and go no contact if the relationship is toxic.
Hey, I got a Ricky's DMs coming up, but I'm going to extend this conversation because I got something else I want to say. We got to go to commercial, but I want y'all to hear me on this right here because I'm a living witness to all of this. More of this coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Brat, Special K, we in the game this morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody, on this crisp fall morning. 1 week before the election, we were having a conversation about blood thicker than water. So remember the last tease, many people believe that you should work through problems with family members and you should never abandon them. However, more people have been cutting ties and going no contact with family members that have done wrong by them. And one of the things that I want to say is time does not heal. You'll get over it, but time don't make it right. The person that did it make it right.
Amen.
If somebody go doing 30 years and go to prison for killing somebody, and they go do the 30 years and get out of prison, that don't bring the person that died back.
Come on now.
You still owe that family an apology. Yeah. After 30 years, after 50 years. You owe the person an apology. What you did, you have devastated the family, and sometimes you got little small devastations that we do to people. And sometimes you have to change your number, and you ain't got to curse nobody out on your way out. You ain't got to do that. Sometimes you can. You ever have? It's a chick that will throw clothes outside on the porch. You probably can get her back, but if she take her time and fold them clothes up real nice and neat, and place your things outside, you don't have a chance in hell. Because one thing about me, when I put that smile on my face, and I might go sit on my third step like I do and cry it out or think it out or whatever it is that I do, you don't have to worry about me no more. And I promise to God. And remember what I said in the last break, you just need to make sure that you are in aligned with God, because we not perfect. We're not perfect. Sometimes we do things out of emotion, but say, hey, I'm not wrong about this right here. And you let them deal with a therapist. I don't care if that go for your church family. Let's talk about that for a second. You ever been to a church and the pastor didn't like you and got preached on? How many of you out there that got church hurt and went to church and got mistreated? You done paid your tithes and paid your offering and trying to go to church, trying to be committed, give your life to God. That's a whole different kind of hurt right there, because they got God and Jesus mixed all up in it, where you just going to the house, you're going to the potter's house to get put back together after being broken by your family, only to go to church and get mistreated by quote unquote Christians. And one thing my grandmama said, my grandmama name, rest in peace, Ada Mae Armour. Let me tell you what my grandmama told me. Don't go nowhere where you don't feel welcome.
Come on now.
Pastor Kevin Bryant, the senior pastor at Faith Walker, said, go where you celebrated and not tolerated.
Yes.
These are principles that you should apply to your life. And I promise you, you'll be pure as gold. You'll walk out clean every time. If you don't feel comfortable going over there, don't go over there. If you know these people gonna be there and they hostile, you dealing with jealousy. When you start setting boundaries and you start to man up and not let people use you no more, not let people talk to you any kind of way no more, they gonna hate you. Because one thing about manipulators, you know who manipulators hate, Brat? They hate people that they can't manipulate.
Right. Right.
Liars hate people that they can't lie to. Users hate people that they can't use.
Come on.
Toxic people hate people that they can't get toxicity, whatever the pronounce it for.
That they can't toxify. Toxicity.
Yes.
Toxicity.
They hate them.
Yeah.
Go out and do your thing. I don't care what fraternity you're in. I don't care what sorority you're in. It's a chapter out there for you. You don't have to participate with the chapter that if you have problems in that chapter. There's some folks out there in your fraternity or sorority or your church or Christians that out here doing real work in the community and ain't on nothing but about getting the business of God done. Love yourself. First. Go and get therapy. Go sit up under a therapist and get help and get motivated and get yourself built back up and love yourself.
Because you can't make nobody happy if you ain't happy.
Come on. And you ain't got to tell nobody that you leaving. Go quietly. Bag out of a room. Okay. I'm at a party or event, I never go and hug and tell everybody goodbye.
That's right.
Because that's another hour. But boy, when I tell you, I know how to blend in with the walls and smooth on up out of there.
Slide on
and all of a
bottom.
sudden, man, you have people going crazy. Where is Brat? I haven't seen her, haven't talked to her.
She gone.
In some years. In some years.
She dodged that bullet.
I can do this for 3 hours this morning. I can write a whole book on this stuff right here because I'm a living witness. That's why I'm at peace. And all of y'all out here that's going through grief, you done lost a kid, your mama done died, your grandmama done died, and then now you got to deal with the insult to the injury. You already dealing with grief. That'll kill you right there.
Come on
now you got to put up with these Negroes.
Child, please.
I ain't even in the same place. I can't even do what I used to do no more after a year and a half ago. I don't even move the same. I'm a whole different person.
Yep.
And my tolerance ain't what it used to be. So I got to set myself up so I can have peace because I don't want to go to jail. And that's real talk. So remember that. And if you want to hear this message, you can always go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and hear this message and play it till you get it in your head and get it in your system you can live and be great and be at peace. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Brat, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Here are your headlines from News1.com. The CDC has issued an advisory on the rising cases of RSV, flu, and COVID-19. With hospitalizations on the rise, especially among children and seniors, the CDC recommends vaccinations and preventative measures as winter approaches. Meanwhile, the U.S. is pressing Israel to consider its recent ban on the UN Relief and Works Agency, which provides crucial aid to Palestinians. Officials warn that cutting off these resources could lead to severe humanitarian consequences for millions in Gaza. And lastly, in the final stretch before Election Day, ballots have been set on fire and damaged in 2 ballot drop boxes and a postal service mailbox in 3 states. Early on Monday morning in Oregon, police responded to a fire they say was started by an incendiary device inside a ballot drop box. It was reported that 3 ballots were damaged. Hours later, another drop box was set on fire in nearby Vancouver, Washington, where officials say hundreds of ballots were badly damaged when that box's fire suppression system failed to work. Those are your headlines from News1.com. Good morning, Rock T.
Good morning, Briggity Tat. Monday Night Football went down last night. Pittsburgh knocked off the Giants. Quarterback Russell Wilson had another solid night. 20 of 28, 278 yards passing, threw a touchdown pass, no interceptions. He's 2-0 as a starter. We're going to see if we can keep that going. LA Dodgers are 1 win away from sweeping the New York Yankees in the World Series. Say it ain't so. They up 3-0. Ice Cube performed in Game 2 in front of the LA crowd. Fans went
so
nuts.
dope.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes.
So the Yankees, they said, okay, you got Ice Cube, we got Fat Joe. Fat Joe performed last night in front of the Yankees fans. I just knew Jay-Z and Alicia Keys was gonna come out there on that piano and rock that New York song, man. That would have been off the chain. But Fat Joe did his thing.
Or who?
What happened?
Or Puppy.
What happened?
No, that wasn't happening.
What?
He said on Puffy. No, that definitely wasn't happening.
Oh, no.
I mean, they could have let him came out and did the song and then took him back.
So let's shout out to Miami Heat real fast because they celebrated and honored D Wade with a statue.
Go on, just talk about the statue.
But go stop the music.
Trying to
dog.
be nice.
Stop the music, man. So kudos for them honoring
The 10 man from the Wiz.
I teed it.
Oh, tell me what.
Danny Glover on the Color Purple after City left.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't seen this statue, go to my Instagram.
Bill
right now.
Russell.
At Rock T Holla. Go look at it.
Nipsey Russell.
We were both thinking the same thing.
So
why they got a statue of Flip Wilson in front of the stage?
Earthquake.
Come on, man.
Oh.
And D Wade tried to defend it.
Corey Holcomb.
He gonna get you.
If y'all ain't seen
They
it.
need to put a real D Wade uniform on it so people know who it is.
Oh, man.
They pulled that shit up. I said, now why are they honoring George Wallace? I'm like, what is
He ain't never played for the dog.
No, he ain't never played for the Heat.
But D Wade, he took it like a champ. He said, "Hey, man, the statue ain't supposed to look like me. It's supposed to look like the moment that the statue was representing."
No,
Wait a minute. I done went back and looked at all the tapes. I ain't found that moment. What moment?
It's supposed to look like you,
Hey,
sir.
Rick, go to my Instagram real quick at Rock
Man,
T
I need to go
Holla.
on your page, man. Be on the floor, man. Hell no.
Go ahead, look at it real fast. See,
Wait a minute.
at Rock T Holla.
I'm finna go.
Oh, man.
Come on, ROCKT Holla.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead, K.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, that's
Wait a
right.
minute, what you put
That's
up there? Wait a
close.
minute.
Oh man, the dude from the Avengers, man.
Yeah, that's close.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh man.
In this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Go ahead, Brad.
They wrong. They done unveiled a Komodo dragon.
Why they do that to D Wade? Oh, that's D Shade.
Man, he deserves more respect than that, man. He done won all the damn
that
championship on the Miami Heat, man. Come on, Dade County, Broward, stand up. Everybody in Broward and Dade, we got to go get that statue, man, and do it. We got to go
They need
redo
to
the face,
redo
man.
it.
Hey, let's
They
go
need
get
to
them dudes
redo
that
it.
stole that Jackie Robinson statue and go steal that one.
Oh, my God.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat
Good morning.
Tat. Excuse us this morning, and this is the hot spot.
Really?
No, the songs will be a combination of ex's prayers and new material recorded by a star-studded lineup of guests, including Snoop Dogg, Killer Mike, MC Lyte, and others. Now, for Swiss Beats not to be on, and no Rough Riders nowhere. Maybe this is something Def Jam is just releasing on their own, or something the family is doing or something, because you know him and Swiss Beats tight.
Right.
And Swiss Beats is, all of the Rough Riders was under like Swiss Beats, and I don't know. Well, when I find out more about this, I'll let y'all know. Moving on, y'all. Solange is getting candid about the autoimmune disorder she has been quietly struggling with for some years now. Solange revealed she had been suffering from some health issues. She shared a post saying, "I was diagnosed with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome," that's POTS, and Sjogren's and mast cell activation syndrome, MCAS, back in 2018. "I completely understand what it's like to not want your health circumstances to define you. The good folks at Dysautonomia International were really incredible resources for me, and I really am grateful for the Spoonie community for holding me down during my times of complete uncertainty." Though she may have slowed down a bit, Solange has by no means stopped working, and earlier this year, she revealed she's moving in a different direction for her new music. So, wow, we got to keep Solange in our prayers, and we can't wait to hear her new music because she does make great beautiful music.
Yep.
All right, y'all, last but not least, 50 Cent revealed that former President Donald Trump offered him $3 million to perform at a recent rally. He said that he declined the offer because he is afraid of politics. Check out what he had to say.
Offer me $3 million. Yeah, I didn't even go far back. I wasn't talking to them about that kind of stuff. I'm afraid of politics. When you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you.
How much they offered him?
$3 million.
To do. I went out there and
probably many men.
Yeah. But got to want that for $3 million just to do 5 minutes. I'd have been out there with a "Make America Great Again" hat on the little Darryl glasses.
You know what? You stupid.
You be out there with that MAGA hat.
How much is that, Brat?
$3 million.
I'll be out there. I'll be out there sitting on Donald Trump's lap.
I did all them old jokes from Kind of View. Precious. All right, Brett, let everybody know how you can be followed.
Yo, you can follow me on my social media. All my social media is So Brat, and on Snap, I'm So Def Brat. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next is the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up?